Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be here right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. Since you pointed right now, getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding the whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? I fuck you good the long way. Watch how you talking to me. 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 Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena. Strong like Xena, turn into a screamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the fenna. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my head right now.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. About a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just to know why. No, I can't bless you for my gun mind. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? What I know right now, what I know right now, if I knew right now, what I knew right now, I be on 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 right now.
Alright. Just grabbing the water. We're gonna start though. Let's get it. We are so back. LBAF hitting.
Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me.
I'm not on that screen. Was popping. Was good. Was handing people. Ooh, LBAF been hitting, man. I was going to talk about last week's chapter on Tuesday. I am feeling better. Head is still killing me, but I actually do. If you guys don't know this, you know this today. I do actually have a migraine problem. Like, headaches are a thing that I deal with on a regular basis. I had medication for it, but it's really my throat and my stomach. But other than that, my cough is getting better. I'm improving. I'm improving. Yo, what's up? Why don't you be answering me when I message you? Would you answer? I hope you're good though. I hope you're good. Everything's okay over there in. Were you in Florida? I forgot. Does it feel like LBAF was written a long time ago? It feels like OG One Piece more than time skip stuff. I actually kind of agree with you. I texted you. I don't know if you have the same. If you don't have the same number, message me on IG or Twitter or whatever, and then because I have been reaching out. I've reached out a few times. I did, like, for real. Oh, okay. Do you still have my number? Cause mine is the same. If so, just text me. If not, I'll hit you up on IG after or Twitter, both probably. It actually does feel more like OG One Piece. I'm with you, and it feels like I almost feel like he lied about Wano. Like maybe he was excited to do Wano. Okay, I got you. All right, maybe Instagram then. Maybe he was excited to do Wano, but didn't know. It felt like Elbaf seems a bit more planned because I do want to talk about the first world, the second world, and third world stuff. The mural that Frankie saw, because that was crazy. That was sick. I almost feel like that serpent is actually the world serpent, the world snake. Oh my god, why I never remember the snake's name, bro? From Norse mythology, I feel like Loki could be that. I don't know. We'll see. And I like Loki. We go talk. Let me read the chapter first, then we'll talk. Hold on. And you guys know me. You know Wano of the Wano live Japan, so extra excited, man. Japan not even that Naruto, huh? Okay, put that there just in case we need to look at some stuff. And let's get it. I'm excited. Okay. So there's this who's back up cover story that's happening. I don't know that I care about it, but we'll see how it shapes out. I don't really like who's who. Yeah, China better. Facts. I thought it was Loki representing the giant with the horn. Maybe. You could be right. I have to really look like I'm trying to analyze it, but I'm like, I'm not from Ohara. I don't know what I'm looking at. But I feel like he's got a crazy mythical Zoan or something from like Norse mythology. People are saying that's OT and page 1 on there. On where? On the oh, that just dropped to them. Oh, the silhouettes. That kind of makes sense actually. They got horns, and I think page 1 wore a bucket hat, right? Like I actually didn't even notice the silhouettes. Good catch. All right. We started now. We on the first page. At this rate, we'll still be looking after sundown. Just how big is this castle? The key hunt continues. I was real life looking for any YouTuber archaeologists that read One Piece. Feel like maybe the best person to go to for this. I actually watched a few of his videos recently. Would be Artur, the Library of Ohara. He had that website where he used to consolidate all the like SBSs and Viva cards and stuff. And he did like all the Matos and all the Big Mom's children. If he's done a video on it, I think kids would be the one to watch. Try that one. He seems to be like a One Piece overanalyzer. That's not an insult. Just mean he really cares about all the nooks and cranny. And I think, from what I can tell, he knows Japanese or has somebody who understands it around him, so he catches certain things that you can only catch from like knowing Japanese text. I speak French, I speak English, and Mickey Mouse Spanish. That's all I got. Okay. I checked this video along with the big names videos. Okay. I might have something to say too. Just stay tuned. Those guards were no help either. Honestly, the only ones who'd probably know where to find what we're looking for are a few of the gray beards like Jerul. Oh, Swordsgrams. I wonder if he'd tell me if I asked. There's no way he would. Just trying to free Loki is a heinous crime. We haven't decided if we're going to let him go yet. You're no fun, Zoro. Hey, over here. What is it? A red carpet, the mark of nobility that could be the throne room? Part of the intro. Wow, it's all smashed up. This rubble looks more recent. There's a hole in the ceiling. This is the throne room, all right. I must say, what is the meaning of this mark? Oh, the demons, the devil summoning circle. So this is where Shamrock and Gunko? What was her name? Gunko? This is where they probably popped up and showed niggas. I'm going to just extend this a bit more. So it's like this. Yeah. So you guys can see. A mark where? I see it now. I've seen those in books before. It looks like a magic circle. What's that? They apparently use them in rituals to summon demons in some countries. The Brook Circle. Huh? Does that really work? Beats me. What's this thing doing in the throne room? I must say it's creepy. I feel like I saw something like this recently. What's up, Lizard? Of course he don't remember. He's just an 8, bro. Luffy's just an 8, man. Sorry. Huh? Who's there? Is it a demon? He's been scared about some demons lingering in this castle since like a few chapters ago. One Piece always took you more as a Naruto guy. Come on, bro. You know I'm a Soul Reaper. No way. Who said that? I must say it couldn't have been a vengeful spirit, could it? I've been wanting to meet you. Stay calm. Is this the guy on the island, the pirate I was walking? Who are you? Show yourself. A demon was summoned in the castle. The castle really is cursed. Let's get out of here before we're possessed. Wait, don't run, Rodo. Wait. Oh, that's Copper Gaban. Woo! I see the axe. I knew that I was confused because I felt like his hair was like orange or like yellow. And I'm like, but that's Shiki's hair color. Your hair color is black. Well, hold on. Yeah, don't drop us. Phew. Thanks. So Zoro caught Nami when she was falling. There's someone on the throne. I must say I'm terribly sorry, Nami Tasso. You're dead. Oh. Sir, yeah, what are you doing here? Human, resident Elbaf, ex-pirate Yasan. This nigga name is not Yasan. Who are you trying to fool? That is Copper Gaban, nigga. Absolutely, that's him. I could tell by the glasses too. He had like the, I don't say Morpheus because Morpheus glasses are clip on, but the little dinky circles. I felt a strange surge of hockey coming from here earlier. Looks like I missed whatever caused it, but I'm glad I found you all instead. I've heard the rumors about you, Straw Hat Luffy. They say you defeated Kaido. It's been ages since I've been to Wano. I'd love to go again. Remember when they called him a scoundrel? He's been to Wano. Huh? Sir, yeah? Most people on Elbaf call him Yasan. Didn't you meet Miss Ripley when you went to the school? He's her partner. Oh, he's the dad of the big pipsqueak? Big pipsqueak? Kaha. Well, you ain't wrong. You've already met Colin and Ripley? The boy's giant blood runs strong. He's always been too big for me to hold. Can you believe he's 20? And Ripley's 80 years old. She's even older than I am. Marrying a giant doesn't make sense. Not if I'm the only one getting old. No kidding. To think someone like you exists. Or to think we dumb, right? Apparently the first official coloring do be wrong sometimes. Okay, that makes sense. Is that Odin? Hey, man. It is absolutely Skapad Gaban. Skapad. I saw him throw the axe. He's an axe user. Love. I figured it was him, though. Love knows no bounds. Mixed race people have existed throughout history. Buccaneers. Nigga, what is this? What's a dosu undadas? Do we know what that is? What is that? Dosu undadas? Wait, how did he spell it? Dosun dadas. Dosun dadas. One Piece. Is it a hammerhead shark? This is the closest we've got. I don't think I've heard that race before unless it's in a book somewhere. Oda be reading that Dadadan. It's that race of people. I thought those people were the little people on Dressrosa, but it wasn't. No, they're the Tontaras. What the fuck is this? Interdasting. Okay, let's keep going. When I read it, I thought it was like the sound of Nika's drums. Oh, no, but mixed race. It's a race. I don't know. That's weird. I'm not sure. Unless Joy Boy was something specific. Long leg, long necks. Do we know what Wotans are? What's a Wotan? Back to Google. Aid me. Wait, what's it called again? Wotans. One Piece. Wotans are, okay, we know, oh. Okay. Wotans are a hybrid between giants and fishmen. Is he the only example of this? This is Sebastian. Who's Sebastian? Big Pan. Who the fuck is Sebastian? Oh, he's from the Brundy World special, the 2Y32. Okay, I remember him. Okay, so we have seen two examples, one canon. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck's a Wotan? How'd you make? Such hybrids are rare and often struggle to thrive on their own, but in every era, there have always been those who are more flexible, if you know what I mean. Ah, you seem like an expert. Who are you? I'm the missionary of love. I bet Sanji ends up like him when he's older. I'm telling you, he climbed in there and rubbed his shmee on the side, and that's how insemination happened. I did not know that. Hey, now you know. See, I'm locked in right now. I need to know everything. I'm locked in. I really feel like we're getting to that end game and starting to get serious. I think we're going to start getting more answers than mysteries, personally. Anyway, old dude, we're looking for the key to free Loki. I must say, you shouldn't just blurt something like that out so casually. Why would he know anyways? Oh, forget I said that. It's too late. Ho, Loki, huh? Interesting. Troublemakers, are ya? I love it. What a vindictive old coot. Just keep it to yourself, okay? Rumors were made to be spread, Missy. I told you to quit it. Do you know what kind of man Loki is? What will you do if things go south? I'll beat him to a pulp and lock him back up. The one who locked him up before was none other than Red Hair Shanks. Until that point, no one was able to stop him. I really do think that this was Shanks. This is really why Shanks became a Yonko. He'd a mountain eater because he'd be eating them. That's why the chapter is called Mountain Eater. You like me, he a real eater for real, huh? Exact. Okay. That's his name from now on. Scaban the Mountain Eater. So I'm going to call him from now on, bro. Because that clitoris was probably the size of Mount Fuji, huh? Climbed Ripley the mountain. Yep. Snoo. Do you know the kind of power Loki wields? If there's even a slight chance of him running amok, have you thought about how many casualties will... What? Hang on. Well, the key's not going to find itself, and this old-timer sounds like he's going to go on for a while. Hey, what a waste of time. Guys, we should take warning like this more seriously. My sincerest apologies, sir. Yeah, there. He's smiling, huh? He's having a flashback. Oh, Yasan. Oh, flashback to Roger. Oh, who could it be? Here with my Volleymon, keeping my eyes off everything but this text box. Your beautiful face to say quick, hi, I love you. Okay. Oh, you're home? Okay. All right, baby. I'll hit you up when I'm done. Please take it easy and rest. I love you too. And he climbed Ripley the mountain and ate it. I'm sick of all your warnings. You scared or what? That's not it. So he's basically Luffy shrugging off his warnings, remind him of Roger ignoring him and Rayleigh, I guess. Him having a Roger flashback is fire. Luffy Gasmore, yep. If you want to stop me, you'll have to use force. We're just pointing out the risk, Roger, you dumbass. Hey, Roto, give that throne a push. What? Did you know there were two other monstrous fighters on the Pirate King's crew besides Roger? It wasn't just Rayleigh. That's right. One time when Captain Roger needed to recuperate, that man accompanied him to a hospital deep within the mountains. Unfortunately, enemy pirates surrounded the hospital trying to capture them. But that one man armed with nothing but 2 axes fought off hundreds of them all by himself. One man with just 2 axes, and that's not even the craziest part. When the battle was over, not a single tree was left standing. He stripped the entire mountain bare. What? That's next level deforestation. That's how we get the name Mountain Eater. No, it's not. We know the real reason. We know what mountain he conquered to be called that. Mount Ripley. A hidden room? Is this the treasure chamber? I love you, Yasan. Treasure. Sir, yeah. Tell you about this place. I love to explore. Whoa, a treasure chest room? Why the hell is it just chests? They're all empty. Gahaha. Well, it used to be a treasure chamber. You liar. Don't blame me. This is an abandoned castle. It's only natural. Thieves worm their way in at some point. Still, take a look at this. Oh, the key. A prize not even thieves were willing to take. Yay. In other words, even the bad guys don't want Loki freed. So you still want it? Huh? What? You heard me. He's been living here for Elbaf for over 20 years now. No way. The living legend who stood shoulder to shoulder with Roger and Rayleigh. The Pirate King's left hand. Scopper Gaban. If you want it, you'll have to get past me. I want Zoro to fight him. I don't want Luffy to fight him. I want Zoro. Show me something. I'm not impressed by that Rob Lucci W. You gotta show me something. He got 2 axes. You got 3 blades. Luffy, stay out of it. I'm here for it. That's gas. That's gas. I love it. All right. Let's talk. Scopper gas. Casual day for me. They got the Luffy and Sanji energy. Absolutely. Not in my story. We're here for that old man gas. Goda, Rouge, Shaki, Ripley. The Roger Pirates had some bad bitches. Would have been cooking, man. I don't know what to say. Shamrock or Zoro victim. It's hard to say because, like, I almost don't feel. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't want to make any assumptions, but, like, only because Figureland Garland is now the war god of defense and science in a Gorosei, and Shamrock is now the commander-in-chief of the God Knights, and Dragon said, we move when the God Knights mobilize. I wouldn't be shocked if Dragon and Shamrock have to have some type of altercation. I don't know for a fact. I could be wrong. I don't know that I see Zoro really beating Shamrock like that, but I get it. Swordsman, moving his way up the ranks. We'll have to see. They said that, yeah, it was too early to save the world. Might as well get some baddies. They said, well, we can't do nothing. Poseidon's not born. Yada, yada, whoop-de-whoop. You trying to hit the brothel? That's what they said, bro. That's crazy. Okay. I want to talk about last chapter and this chapter. We don't have to stay in order. We can go all over the place. But I need to give Loki ratings. I fuck with Loki. That's my boy right now. I like him. I don't think a lot of the tales about him are wrong. I do think he's a bit of a warmongerer, maybe not a great person, but I do think some of the stories about him and how he just wanted to kill his dad and take it over, I think is wrong. I think there's more to it than that, right? Shamrock Gunko, the third night coming. Scopper, Luffy, and Loki Eldranza here. Oda cooking something. He is. Shamrock got the Cerberus blade, which was cool. Let me go back. Let me actually go back to the previous chapter real quick. Just kind of go through it real quick. Harley. Okay, so one of the things I love immediately off bat, and we have to remember Loki's eyes are covered. He can't see right now. I don't think he's blind, but he can't see. Observation. Loki's a menace, but I think he also has his own principles with how he refused them. Absolutely. He's like, I don't want to become a scumbag. Celestial Dragon? Ew. I'm sick. You're the spitting image of Red Hair Shanks. Did you really think I'd write that off as a coincidence? And he's like, you're not wrong. A great pirate, Celestial Dragon, they're polar opposites. You can't blame me for being curious. Anyone will find it strange you seem the same face. And he's like, you're referring to my younger brother. He went astray. He did try to, like, come back, but he stayed in the impure world. Like, he returned. Funny how I ended up hating both of you brothers, and I thought my grudge couldn't get any worse. What a family. He is a Figureland hater. He does not like the Figureland bloodline. I'm here for this. I'm here for the hatred. And I'm sure he tanked that Cerberus stabbing. He's gonna be okay. He's probably gonna be hurt, but he's okay. We gonna free him, and we finna rampage. I'm here for it. Luffy versus Shamrock would make sense with the whole Luffy surpassing Shanks thing would happen without Luffy having to actually fight Shanks, especially if Blackbird just ends up killing Shanks. I feel it, but it's just like it does make sense because when Oda made that page about all the contenders to truly find the One Piece, Shamrock is there. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I don't know how I feel about it. There's a part of me that's just like, there's a part of me that has no interest in Luffy and Shamrock really fighting down to the wire. Fighting, clashing, maybe talking about Shanks and where Shanks' real lineage comes from to some degree, sure. But I kind of want the God Knights to be more the Revolutionary Army enemies. I want Luffy to more so focus on the pirates, the Marines, and perhaps the Gorosei, you know? I don't know, though. I'll think about it. What you're saying makes complete sense, though. Shamrock having Cerberus, Shanks having a Griffin seems to be a cool planet duality. Both are guardian beasts, but for different things. Okay, yeah. Yeah? Oh, I didn't even catch that. Loki gives me Zebek vibes. I don't know. You think he wants to be like king of the world? I like it. So I actually don't think Shanks' sword has eaten devil fruit. I don't think it has, but it's interesting to say that it's true. It does go to show how much of his character that he doesn't even lie to get out of the chains when it comes to celestial dragons. If Garland got a Hydra sword or some sort, mystical beast name sword, that'd be fire. I actually kind of like the idea that Garland with the emu boost, whatever you want to call it, doesn't eat a devil fruit if he already doesn't have one, but it infuses his sword with one. But all the rest of them are like monsters from like mythology, like a Sand Weirum and all that kind of shit. So I don't know, but yeah, him saying it's a threat and summoning Cerberus, my biting blade saying I'm not even gonna deal with you, and him and Think fly away, and he's like, you could hunt me down if you want to. He's like, those celestial dragon bastards, and that he look deadly. Look at the shading too. Look at that, look deadly. But he gonna be okay. He gonna be okay. 22.6 Billy Bounty. He different. Believe in my mans. I also want to really see a strong giant fight, so I'm very, very happy for this. Now, he said total subjugation isn't feasible. Now, let's start by taking children hostage. We'll need an extra person. So another God Knight's gonna come. So that should be interesting to see who that God Knight is. They're probably powerful. Because I have this inclination that whatever they're trying to do on Elbaf, they're gonna fail and end up retreating and not straight up losing or dying. I can see Gunko and the third person being laid out and defeated. I don't think Shamrock loses there, even if he's on the back foot. That's just my opinion, though. Then they kind of talk about Bellemere and Shanks having a brother and yada yada, and that's when we get to Frankie and Ripley talking about the mural. And here's the first thing I want to say when Robin starts reading it or whatever. This is the first thing I want to say, so let me pull it up here because I think this is important. And I apologize if I'm saying things you guys have already figured out or talked about or discussed, but obviously I'm a week behind, so I have a chance to give my thoughts. I don't think Frankie realizes in a weird shape, in some weird okay, let me I'm so fucking excited. Hold on, let me calm down. Woo! I'm too excited. Sorry. Frankie's a part of the mural. I firmly believe this. I know he's not literally drawn there. I don't know what he's blocking, perhaps, if anything is there. But I genuinely think Frankie's a part of the mural. Because the first thing that I thought when I saw this, the way it was shaded is, and I used his government name, I said, hold on. CP9 came to Enies lobbies for the Pluton blueprints. Who? Exactly. Sage knows where I'm going. Exactly. Who knows how to build Pluton? Who's a great weapon builder? Who burned the papers of Pluton so CP9 couldn't take it? I actually think Frankie is going to be the one like commandeering Pluton when it's time. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. Now, to my next point. I do think it could be someone else. I don't think it has to be Frankie. It would be interesting. I do think Frankie remembers the blueprints or would remember it if he had to build it. And I actually think, and this is, I'm not trying to gas Frankie. I think Frankie would improve upon the original design, especially if you need the nuclear power of the mother flame to power these things, as it almost looks like it's being depicted on the right side of this mural. I think these ancient weapons are powered by something akin to nuclear energy, which gives them enough firepower, laser beam power, whatever you want to call it, to eviscerate islands with pretty much a single blast. I just want to add that Crocodile's connection to Pluton and with Cross Guild being important in the end game to some capacity, I wouldn't be shocked if Crocodile is on the Pluton helping in some capacity. I gotta glaze my glorious king. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give Crocodile some gas, but I do think that Frankie is in this mural. Now, what have you guys been able to discern about this mural? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna see if I save the image. If I save the image and do it like this, is it better? I have a colored version of it somewhere. I have all these bleach pictures for my bleach video. Stay tuned for that. No, this doesn't help. I don't think. Would it fit perfectly? I'm kind of trying to. Oh well, it's close enough. Okay. I always thought that the Sunny was the Pluton, just one button away. I don't. But actually, that's interesting. What if he I don't think I like the idea of that just from a symbolic standpoint, but turning the Sunny into the Pluton would be interesting. The first world. The earth is engulfed in flame, and the hearts of men burn with desire. I think this could possibly mean that devil fruits may not exist yet. I don't know. Is Laboon gonna win us the war? I don't know if you're just being cheeky, but I do think the Laboon race of whales are going to play an integral part in the final war. Are they on the mural? An advanced form of our nuclear power. That's interesting. I'm gonna watch the Arthur video later. Do I see whales here? Yes, I do. Now, Laboon might be the most important whale, but you have to remember, when we first saw Laboon, what was Laboon doing? Move, Redline. Move. Move. And when they came from Fisherman Island and they saw hell and they came out with all the Laboon-like whales, all their heads were scarred like that. It's almost like the red line is naturally not supposed to be there and fucking with their, like, natural path of, like, I guess migration. What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean, though? Like, it's almost like they want to break it because it's not supposed to be there. I don't think the red line was something that was naturally always there in the first two worlds at the very least. I mean, I'm kind of joking, but Oda put that Laboon lookalike in the mural for a reason. But taking what I'm saying. Hold on. I'm so fucking excited. I'm not a theory person. This is not really my bag, but I can't hold you. This shit got me excited. I don't want no fucking treasure cruise, nigga. Just give me Laboon. They're called island whales. There we go. Nigga, what is wrong with you? They're showing me animal species. Okay, hold on. Laboon. Okay, I found a picture I'm looking for. Notice this, right? See here? That's the wrong picture. You see right here? Even all the other Laboon-like ones have that scar, the same scar, like they're all bashing their head against it. Which is actually starting to lend credence. I do know about this one theory, which I haven't necessarily not subscribed to, but to stop the world from flooding too much more, the destruction of the red line would cause a chasm for all the water to kind of flow into, thus lowering the overall levels of water in the One Piece world. I don't know that it goes back to the first world level where things are more interconnected and there's continents. Because remember, Oars, not Little Oars Jr., the original Oars was called a continent puller. There's no continents anymore, just islands. They will not meet again. Thing could be due to how each war ended. Exactly. We're going to keep going. I don't know that I've analyzed this perfectly yet. I'm going to think about it. Maybe make a video on it, my own little theory video. Maybe on the other channel, but let's, yeah. The first world, The land god and serpent separated the seas where they died and became the red line. Then Joy Boy and Emu, all their races being scattered again of that time, as well as devil fruit users in the sea would not meet again after the curse. And now Emu and Luffy, as well as all their races in the seas, making the all blue for Sanji, will be one again. Oh shit! I didn't even see. I'm dumb. I'm dumb for not catching the all blue thing, because if you read that, you technically reunite all the seas and you got the all blue. That's a good catch. That's a good catch, my Trini brother. Now, when you guys see the hearts of men burn with desire, does that at all remind you of what Vegapunk was saying? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. What Vegapunk was saying about the devil fruits came from the desires of like man or mankind. Like, I want to be a jacket, and people could wear me, or I could wear them. That's what I think. I almost feel like the first world almost might not have devil fruits, and that came in the second world. I could be wrong. It does? Okay. The sun god rose. Now, I think this is the first form or first version of Nika. I genuinely think Nika was a real person. Before Joy Boy became the sun god Nika, and then Luffy became the second coming of Joy Boy. I actually think the original Nika was like a very powerful, prominent figure, but a man, a person from history and legend. I don't know that he had all those weird rubbery powers. There's other ways people got powers, like Django's hypnosis and Miss Golden Week's color trap. So I don't know if it had any abilities. Probably crazy hockey or whatever it was called back then, but yeah. The sun god rose, beckoned by the enslaved. The god of the land was enraged. With a serpent of fire, they cast the world into ruin. Darkness fell. Death reigned. They would not meet again. Now let's see what we can kind of discern. I think the land god, serpent, and OG Nika all died at the end of the First World War. I agree with this. Now, there's the serpent that's breathing fire that probably brought the world to ruin. This looks like it could be the Noah's Ark from the Fishman Island that Luffy tried to break. Not sure. This looks like some sort of kingly figure. Don't know if that's Emu yet. Don't know if Emu was born yet. And then all the people, the slaves, whatever, look like they're putting energy into whatever this is. And also, notice the moon being there. So shout out to the moon piece. Have you peeped that people on the left side of the mule are 19? I haven't yet. I'm going to get there, though. But that's like my best analysis so far. Now, the second world is actually the one that kind of intrigues me the most. Let us read the second world. A breath stirred in the abyss. The god of the forest summoned its devils. So now I believe devil fruits exist for some reason. And I'll tell you why even more so soon. When the sun lit the embers of war, those of the half and full moons dreamed. Yet the ones who slew the sun defied themselves, invoking the wrath of the sun god, the sea god, the sea devil, perhaps. Right? Robbing your ability to swim. Maybe devil fruit users could swim originally, but when the ancient kingdom was destroyed by Emu and his people, and the sun god was slain, I feel like maybe that invoked the wrath of the sea devil, and then, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's hard for me to really tell what's going on down here. This looks like a big tree or something. I don't know what this is supposed to be. This big thing in the sky, that Uranus, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's get to the last one and let me see. So maybe this big thing right here with the stick is Loki. That's Luffy, Nika. The thing with the sun energy in his hand has gotta be Emu probably. I think these are giants here. I see like fish, so maybe fishmen. Then like samurai from Wano. Emmett the giant, the metal giant thing. Yeah, aka Joy Boy losing. And this is maybe a mink. And then there's Laboon. And then this flying thing with the fire over its head looks like a Lunarian, so probably king or maybe a seraphim of some sort. So it's almost like for the third world, or this world, all the races have united against a common evil. Like Ripley had kind of mentioned, I think in the chapter. Let me go up a little bit. Didn't she say something like that? It's graffiti from eons ago. Some kids probably etched it into the bark and got fossilized. It's now designed as a cultural heritage site thanks to its normal yada 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 yada. So Void Century. Gotta show Robin. Ain't this drawing kind of odd for old Elbaf? Not all the figures look like giants. Quite. As far as we know, these were definitely times where the races of the world clashed, but this kind of cooperation is unheard of. Oh, I didn't see. Where's Hiroshi? Where's Poseidon? I didn't see her. Where is she at? Am I blind? Where is she at? Is she on the left side? Oh, there she is. Yes, I see. The king, like the king fish thing with the crown on his head. Yes, Poseidon. Boom. Half and half moon. In the second world, text box have to refer to Shandorians and Lunarians, right? That's my guess. Unless there's something special about the Gorosei, because they seem to be like related to cosmic stuff, like the stars and whatever. But that's more planetary than it is specifically the star and the sun and the moon. So I do think because Lunarians and Shandorians all come from the moon, because they lack the resources, this could absolutely be the case. But let's read the last part. Could be the D-Clan members. Oh, D-Clan too. D-Clan maybe versus the yeah. So chaos reigns. The world drifts in a void, Void Century. Yet time does not erase the memory of the promised day. Its shadow looms as the voice of the half moon echoes through the ages. And once more, the sun god shall rise, laughing, dancing, guiding the world to its final act. The sun is reborn. A new dawn will break. Surely this time, they will meet again. What y'all think that means, though? Talk to me. What does that even mean, though? And do you guys subscribe to the idea that Imu was like some type of umibozu? That seemed to be one of the popular theories I was seeing, that Imu is an umibozu. I think that's the term. I think I'm saying that right. And like Imu, sea backwards, you know. Yeah. And we never ever got full confirmation. Surely they will meet again. That's the crazy part. Because they keep saying people won't meet again. Yeah, I think D means dawn. I'm with you. And you can associate dawn with a sunrise, the sun kind of thing. So I'm with you. Sun god, Nika, nigga, fruit. Yeah. I won't lie to you. That mural had me fascinated. I feel like there's so many secrets in there, so much to learn, so much to absorb, and I really think I think Oda's really been cooking recently with this stuff, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let me see. Let me do something real quick. Let me see something. Yes, this might help me. Okay. Lovely, perfect, beautiful. It's just a little easier for me if it's in full color. Let me look at it again now. Okay, yeah, that's definitely Loki. Look how big he is. Emmett's also big. Labuna's big. Luffy's there, but he can kind of control his size, so it makes sense. Looks like some Mother Flame energy. Sun in its hand. Yeah, this is the uniting of all the races. Absolutely. Is this tree supposed to be the Adam and Eve tree? We need Robin breakdown ASAP. Big facts. I believe that the people meeting again will be more of an inherited will situation, similar to the Joy Boy and the Fishman. Because Joy Boy couldn't fulfill his promise, and that's why I said the promised day, even though things have been lost to history, the promised day has not been like washed away or whatever. Yeah, but I think the Sea God's wrath could be the previous Poseidon cursing Devilfruit users, or it could be them mistaking the occurrence of the water levels rising 200 meters as the sea god's wrath. So it could be more of a mythical thing, more mythos. Okay, I'm with you. That makes sense. The tree might be the god of the forest, Eve tree that made the devil fruits. Ooh. Once again, Sky P is showing what's the best arc in One Piece. Do you guys? Can I ask you the question? It's not more so that I'm saying this will happen. It's more so something I've seen a little bit in the murmurings of the One Piece community. Do you think Enel will come back? And would you want him to? Like, I actually think Eneru shouldn't come back, but maybe the things he's discovered over there with those ancient murals on the moon and the space pirates and the automatons, like, I do think they all come back full circle and connect here in some capacity. I've never thought his cover story was like unimportant. I always felt like it was one of the most important, but I think its importance has been elevated to a whole new level now. Also, have you guys noticed this thing people have been pointing out? Hold on. I don't know its significance, but I've been seeing this a lot. I'm going to save this picture. This picture is tough. Thank you. Thank you, Cutty Flam. Unless he's grown as a person. No. Okay. I got to go into my Twitter. Q Elon. You bitch. I don't remember how long ago I retweeted this, so give me a second. Okay, it's this. People have been noticing, for whatever reason, in the glasses of certain people, there seems to be a figure that looks like thing. So that is the Arc Maxim. Okay, because I'm like, is that Arc Maxim or is that Noah's Ark from Underwater? I couldn't fully tell. People have been noticing in some of these things. You see this. I don't know if that's just who he's looking at, and maybe that's not really an emu thing. And I know I saw another one. I think when I was just on, it looked like Scopper Gaban had one in his eyes too, which was kind of crazy. I think you mentioned that glasses part. I see that Mark asked him, so I think he might come back considering the Arc Maxim possibly erases in the mural. And coming back would be for lore reasons because there's no way he can hang in the New World. Enero was literally cosplaying as Emu when you think about it. In a lot of ways. Okay, I might not be able to find it. I mean, if I put Scopper, come on. He had the big key in his hand. You guys think that Scopper Gaban's gonna cook? You think Luffy and Zoro and them have reached those Rayleigh levels and whatnot, or not yet? They still need some more training. Maybe I can find it. I'm competent. I'm gonna go to the newest chapter. Give me a second. Panel was it? Oh, I don't remember. Wasn't the old one? I know I saw it. Like just now, like not too long ago. Oh, that's the Noah's Ark as well. At the base of the tree, but the maximum is in between the fire blast of the sea dragon and serpent. Oh, hold on. You might be right. Just give me a second though. Okay, maybe not. I wonder if somebody just added that in there. Okay, never mind then. Because it's not. It'd be in this chapter. Let me look once more. Ah, you're right. This looks like it's more like lower. So this is probably, you're right. This is probably Poseidon, and then the one in the air is the Arc Maxim. Interesting. I think this stuff's pretty cool, man. I think Oda did a good job with that. That is intriguing to me. Okay. Well, let's talk about the latest chapter for the time being. How do you guys feel about the latest chapter? 1139. And is Scopper Gaban gonna cook them? You think they're ready? You think they're Pirate King level type beat? He is the left hand. He's the Sanji of the crew. He's the left Remember, they called Zoro and Sanji the wings of the Pirate King, the left and the right hand. So it's gonna be tough. It is shooting down lightning. Maybe he will be there. Side note, this is the part of the reason why I fuck with Roger so much, because he's such an X factor in the One Piece world. It seems like everything was set up for Luffy, aka the third world Nika, to find the One Piece, yet Roger comes out of nowhere, finds it first. He basically went against the script, and that shit is gas to me. I'm with you. I almost feel like Roger defied like fate and destiny. Like what he did was not supposed to happen. To the point where he's like, "That's crazy, Joy Boy. That's funny. I wish I could have met you, but we're too early." And then Scaban went mountain climbing, mountain eating. Roger said, "Let me sire a son and peace out this world." And then Rayleigh's like, "I'm gonna drink and keep fucking Shaki at Sabaody." He caused the error in the timeline. I'm with you. I'm with this. Honestly, rereading that and rewatching that was good. The Roger finding the One Piece, I really liked it. I'm interested to see what Scalper Gaban's abilities are. It seems I don't think he probably has a devil fruit. I'm sure he doesn't. Maybe he does, but I want to see. Like, I feel like this is a good test for them. Like, you guys are supposed to be a Yonko crew now. This is the ex-Pirate King's left hand. Are you guys able to hang? Let's see. I think Scalper will hang for a while, but ultimately my money on Luffy. But like you said, I hope Zoro subs in. You think Luffy needs 5th gear to fight with Scaban, or he can do it in like gear 4th if he has to fight him? Because I don't know what to expect. Like, Rayleigh, I know, is mad strong. I don't know though. I think Scalper really need to put the work in. But at this time, my rankings would be Luffy, Scalper, then Zoro. I actually kind of agree with you. I feel like Zoro could be Scalper Gaban, but he would have to do the thing where it becomes a battle of attrition. Because my understanding that I read something that Oda said that none of the old people really lose any of their power and strength. They kind of stay around the same level to some degree. I know Whitebeard was sick. It's a little different. He was like sick and coughing and dying. But it's actually similar to how I feel. I'm almost 32. I'll be 32 on the 24th of this month. People are genuinely shocked to see I can still do the athletic feats that I can do. Mind you, I never really slipped off my training. I always worked out and stayed in shape. But I tell people, not that I can't do these feats. They take more out of me. When I was 19, I can sustain this high octane level of energy for 90 minutes or 120. I'm in LeBron mode, Ronaldo mode. I gotta pick my spots to expend energy because my mana meter is not the same. If a full court sprint and a dunk at 20, that took 1 MP. At 32, it takes 10. I can't do that. I can't just gas myself on and do that. So I see the old men and whatnot in a very similar sense, you know? Hold on. The Roger pirates seem to be hockey merchants to the T. Scalper is going to surprise people because Luffy's very best moves are too AoE heavy. Scalper's observation hockey might be very top tier. I'm here for it. I'm here for this man, bro. This is gas. This is really good stuff, yo. I need more. We're on break, though. We are on break. Efficiency. Yep. I would like to be interested to see if Luffy would go to Gear 5 right away if he knew who Scalper is, just based off respect. Because I think Luffy is going to start easy since he thinks Gaban is some random old dude. He is kind of writing him off as just some guy, which is interesting. I'm like, that is the guy, not just a guy. That is the guy, the left guy. Rayleigh was the right guy. He the left guy. So yeah, man. So I can't promise it'll happen next week, but I said the next break I wanted to do the next installment of my ranking the One Piece series. I'm gonna do it on YouTube live. I contacted Virgo, Brago, Recon, Jay, and then Alan and Pat and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a big discussion talking about Egghead and Elbaf so far, and then until I guess the series ends or the arc ends, we gotta put a kibosh in that. So I want to do a big stream and talk about this. I'm very excited. I haven't really talked to the One Piece community at large in a while either. If there's anyone else you think I should invite, let me know. But yeah, he's a mountain eater kind of guy. I'm gonna stand on the ledge and say I still don't think Luffy is Yonko level. Oh, I think he's Yonko level. It's just that it's like Luffy's problem is always that his strongest forms require so much energy. It's a stamina drain. Like if I've always felt that if Luffy can get his base power to reach a certain level, that he doesn't have to like even with this arc, I've seen him use Gear 4 techniques without going Gear 4, kind of Gear 2. Almost feel like he can use them in bursts the way he started to use Gear 2 in burst instead of just going Gear 2 and draining himself of all of his nutrients and whatnot. So I do think when he's in Gear 5, he's absolutely one of the strongest people, and very, very few people can contest to him. The thing is, if you can last that or wait it out for any reason or survive it, then that's when Luffy has his problem. So I kind of hear you, but I do think he's perfectly capable of beating Big Mom if Big Mom pull up on him again, Kaido rematch, and fight with Blackbeard. Shanks is the one I don't think he's ready for yet. I do think Shanks is actually demonstrably above the Yonko. He's Yonko plus. I felt like Scopper has crazy Yasuo hockey. I'm here for it. Dog, he fought Kaido and took him down. If that don't make him Yonko level, I don't know what can. It's just because, like, obviously Kaido was draining his energy with the island. He fought the Scabbards first, and he fought with Yamamoto, and he got cut by... He fought a bunch of people, not just Luffy, and Luffy had to come back a few times, so people kind of discredit it, even though I kind of get it, but they get stronger island to island, and I don't think there's anyone that Luffy ever ended up beating that he couldn't beat again by the time they come back around. So I think Kaido falls into that category. If Kaido's a Yonko, and Kaido just pulled up and said, Straw Hat rematch, I don't think Luffy's losing. I'm not saying Luffy's dog walking him. No, but he wouldn't lose, and he'd do a lot better. And I think as he gets more accustomed to Gear 5, he becomes more dangerous. One of my friends actually asked me the other day if I think Luffy will get another gear. I don't think so. I think Gear 5 is the final. I think he'll get better at more powerful and better hockey. But I feel like if he gets a different or new form, it won't be called a gear. It'll be something completely unrelated and weird. I also like wonder sometimes, like, this is weird. This might seem weird. Sometimes feel like in the last fight, because of Blackbeard maybe or something, he might not even have a Devil Fruit. That, a little crazy headcanon, dunce cap on, I know, but like, I don't know. I don't know where we're going. I don't know. Blackbeard is such an interesting character because from his portrayal, he seems like the weakest Yonko, but I will not blink an eye if he turns out to be the strongest. He never loses. Jet style. I never lost my virginity because I never lose. Blackbeard has always been so interesting to me because he can't win any fight cleanly. Like, even if he does fight somebody and he wins, he's always going to sustain damage because he's fat. He's not particularly fast. His Devil Fruit draws attacks towards him, and he takes twice the amount of damage than he would than most people. So I always like make the comparison that he fights the way Masheni told Ran to fight against the REA family. You take the hit, and you hit him with something stronger. Oh, Ace threw 2 lances in my chest? Karate chop. Ace is like, yo, he almost broke my neck, dog. Like, that's how he fights. Like, I think it's so gas. Because he's not going to be weaving and like, la, boom, kudom, got him. Ah, whoop. Now he's there. You know, like, I think that's such an interesting character to have in the end game, because most other characters are going to display different types of power related feats. But I actually still I'm a believer that Blackbeard wants what he considers the best Logia, which he has, the strongest Paramecia, what he has, and I do think he's gonna get a mythical zone that he wants. I thought it could have been Kaido's or Marco's, but maybe it's someone else's. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's just those two devil fruits he needs, and he's gonna keep cooking, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to see Beppo again either, but I do want to see Law. And a lot of people think that. Oh, I didn't know this. I don't know if you guys knew this. Sorry, I have to find the name of the kid crew member. Give me a second. Kid Pirates. This is a theory that I read on Reddit maybe a few weeks ago. So there's a character here on Kid's crew named Dive. And people think that Dive could possibly be a fishman or half fishman, a la Jack or whatever. Or so the way that Kid got saved is that she saved Kid by swimming him out the water after getting hit by Shanks, and that Kid is actually on Elbaf. Could be wrong, but just something I wanted to point out that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I've said it 1,000 times on this channel, but I got my money on Luffy's freeding bypassing Blackbeard's Kudozu. Ooh. Looks a bit like Dellinger. Oh yeah, because he was like a fighting bullfish and a human or something like that. He was like half, yeah. So that could be interesting. Maybe that is how Kid gets saved or whatnot. I don't know though. He gonna get Cerberus fit into the 3 heads theme of his ship. You think he beats Shamrock instead of Shanks? I don't know. I still think Shanks is gonna get beaten by Blackbeard. If Oda doesn't do him justice, I don't want to see Kid. I'm actually with you. This is how I feel about Big Mom and Kaido. Like, if we're not gonna actually do something intriguing with them, or have them come and really just go all out, like Big Mom pisses me off. Big Mom, actually, they both piss me off for different reasons. Kaido pisses me off because he's not awakened, and Kaku with fucking Luchiar, and I'm like, but fine. His combat display was good, so we'll give it to that. Big Mom Devil Fruit usage, all right, decent, but where is your hockey? Why is the only time I saw you use advanced Conqueror's hockey was to fucking knock out Page 1? Do not bring them back if they're not gonna cook. That's all I ask. Don't bring them back. He not beating the Shamrock. You gonna jump Shamrock after Shamrock gets beat by someone else. Easy win, no need to work hard. That's my goal for real. He's really an opportunist. He don't be caring, bro. He just trying to get the dub. The George dub. Yeah, so. Woo! A lot of interesting things to come, man. I don't know if I told you guys this. I did delete the first episode because I didn't like it. But I am going to revive the Baroque's Works podcast. My main partners will be Alan and or Pat always. But I'll try to get a guest every time I do it. Mostly be just once a month. So maybe it'll be me, Pat, and Jay. Me, Pat, Brago. Me, Pat, and King Recon. Me, Pat, and Virgo, whatever. Like, it's going to be like that. Or me, Pat, and Alan. And so, where we're going to get a bunch of topics and discuss many things related to One Piece, not just the newest content. Like, we'll talk about all things, characters, arcs, and things of that nature. I've been in the mood to talk about One Piece again. I just don't want to overdo it because I know it's going to mess up my algorithm, goddamn YouTube and whatnot. But I don't have too much more to say about the chapter for the time being. I'm excited to see where we go. Shout to Scott Gaban. I need them to free my boy Loki, so they need to beat him and take that key. And we'll see what Shamrock is doing in the meantime. And I'm very happy. I've reread Egghead and I've amended my opinion on it. I don't hate Egghead at all. I don't love it necessarily, but I don't hate it. It's a 7.6 arc to me. It's cool. It worked. My boy Kizaru did not hoop, but he was definitely, his heart wasn't in it. He had the mental nerve people talk about, though I'm not going to give him any excuses. I just hope he gets a chance to actually display what he can do. And I really wanted him to be the first person to show us a Logia awakening, but maybe that will not be the case. But yeah, man. Thank you guys for listening. Loki for Straw Hat? I'm here for it. That crew will be so fucking dangerous. You're currently watching Egghead? The Egghead anime is supposed to come back soon, so we'll see what the anime does and see if it clears up some scenes and adds some stuff to make things a little bit cooler. But shout out to Shamrock, my boy. He got 2 hands, so he better than Shanks. He got the regal armor on, the French armor. He looking clean. And if you guys weren't here last night, I did watch the first 8.8 episodes of The Legend of Hay season 1. So go peep that. If you didn't see it, it's actually on YouTube too. They didn't copyright me too badly. I had to mute like maybe a few sections, but it is on Patreon for all members. And let me just do this. Is it Patreon? Hey, join the Patreon. Join us. We'll be back tomorrow with the last stream of the week, and then Monday I actually do want to do a Tower God and Kubera stream if I can help it. The Tower God people are finally catching up to where we are at, so we're gonna have the big family head discussion. So stay tuned for that. I want to do some big streams, man. Some big streams. Trying to hit 10K at the end of the year. Y'all be safe. Night Hamming signing out.